The next portion, position 2, would be Lolasana, pendulum pose. In my experience, from what I see in my own personal experience of learning the pick-up, jump back, this is the place where we really get stuck. My suggestion is, and working your pick-up and jump back while you're practicing, that you just focus on straightening the arms and lifting the thighs to the chest and the heels up towards your sitting bones. Once you can get the arms straight there and come into that tucked position, then the next position of bending the elbows, position 3, and keeping the legs tucked in will be possible. But until you can find Lolasana, where your thighs are lifted up towards your chest, until you can come into a nice tucked position here, there's no point in working the bent elbows. You have to find the up before you can control the down. So it's really important to lift up, and then you'll be able to keep it lifted as you bend the elbows. So in the beginning, for the purpose of this practice, we're going to use blocks if necessary. If you're okay with your hands on the floor, then you'll just keep the hands on the floor. If with the hands on the floor you're not able to access any lift, then I want you to just use 2 blocks. And now they make blocks this would be the full-size block, but you can also work with a half block or a 3/4 block as well. So the least amount that you need is what you should use. So you can use the blocks. Again, you want to keep the blocks slightly in front of the hips. We'll start off with the ankles crossed. Let's say the left ankle on top of the right. The hands are right underneath the shoulders. Really important to keep the hands underneath the shoulders, because the tendency here is, as we're working in the practice, is to bring the hands further apart. Now, when you bring your hands further apart, what happens is that you start to come lower to the floor. If you keep the hands underneath the shoulders, you have the most option for height. You can lift up the most. So a lot of times I'll hear